Hey guys, today we have a unique ROM to review for Redmi Note 4. So today we are going to explore Sailfish OS for Redmi Note 4. So this is not really an Android based ROM. If you are someone who is using this device as a primary device, don't flush this ROM because there are a lot of issues, but this ROM will give you a unique experience which you will not get from any other custom ROM or Android based ROM. So I've been using this ROM few days now on this device. It is kind of tricky to flush this ROM on this device, but as you can see here, it is working, and I will tell you how you can flush this ROM on your device. So as you can see here, it does look like pretty much similar to Meego OS, which actually available on Nokia N9 only device you can find it on. The Selfish was quite famous actually. You can get this OS for Sony devices officially actually, but for other brand you can't really get it. This is an unofficial build which is supported by the some of the developer. So as you can see here, it is fully gesture based ROM, so the navigation buttons doesn't work. The only button working is the back button, so it is working like if I am in somewhere and if I tap I can go back, but otherwise it is fully gesture based ROM. As you can see here, it looks pretty good actually. It's totally unique ROM than usual Android based ROM. So the ROM version is, there are different version of this ROM actually. So this is the latest version you can get for this device. So this is Sailfish OS 3.0 and for Xiaomi Redmi Note 4 Meego, not for MTK device. And the UI is really beautiful. And I can close the application directly from here, and I can see all the multitasking app directly here on the home screen. So the control panel, as you can see here, looks pretty good, and now it is connected to my Wi-Fi and 5 GHz Wi-Fi and 2.4 GHz Wi-Fi working well. Bluetooth is working well, no issue at all. And the SIM card is also working well, but no Bo LTE or Bo Wi-Fi support, so that is not available here. Brightness, auto brightness does work. And as you can see here, there are few wallpaper-like things. These are called ambience. So if you select one of these, this will change the whole UI. So as you can see here, now whole UI is looking pretty good. And I do really like this one actually looks good. So as you can see here, and you can make ambience with your own picture. And not only that, actually, you can customize this ambience with different ringtones and everything. So setting and on the ambiences, as you can see here, we can select any ambience. And as you can see here, we can customize the ambience color, ringtone, message, and everything. So we can set up to our liking, and we can go back. So to go back, you just can swipe, and to go to home directly, you can swipe from the edge and it will be there. So looks good and fully gesture based. Now what we are getting with this ROM? First of all, we are not getting much application here. The application we are getting here are not Android based. This Selfish OS can run Android based application, but not this one. So you have to get it officially to run Android based application. On an unofficial ROM, you can actually do it, but it is a little bit tough process because Android going to run on emulator. So this is a Linux-based ROM, so it is pretty much similar to Android, but the UI and everything are pretty much not similar. So the phone call application, as you can see here, you can see the number here. To dial, you can swipe and you can like select the enter phone number and you can dial the phone number here. So it will not directly show you the dial pad. You have to swipe to enter the phone number. Otherwise, it will show all the contact. So that's good. And the messaging application, as you can see, only message I have there. And the camera. So the camera is working well, no issue at all, as you can see here. It can take picture. The front facing camera is also working, but the quality is not really that good because the camera application is not really optimized well, and the camera can shoot up to 4K video. So if I go here, camera setting, so as you can see here, image resolution is on the 12 megapixel and the video resolution we can go up to 4K, and 4K video you can record with this device, no issue at all. And for the front facing camera, 1080p, similar to the stock ROM or official ROM. And for the application, there is a store called Jolla Store. So as you can see, there are not much application, but most of the basic application are available. So as you can see here, new application and everything. I did install few application here actually. So apps and games. These are the few games we are getting. Pretty basic games. As you can see, not much. And top games, top apps. And on the home page, you can swipe to search for the application. So if I search now, Opera Mini. So Opera Mini is not available actually. And this keyboard is actually awesome. It is pretty much similar to the Windows keyboard. And I really like this keyboard, and you can't really find this keyboard on any Android device. So in terms of application, you are not getting much. So this is not really for primary users. For secondary users, this ROM does make sense. I will tell you why. And we do get a media player. So the media player, as you can see, all my songs are here. Looks pretty good. And the FM radio is also built in with the media player. So FM radio is here. You have to plug in the earphone and it does work. I did try that. And we do get few other applications like calculator, calendar, and all these sorts of things. And few games. So I did install few games here. Basic games actually. They are working as you can see here. So start. This is a snake game. And I did install a emulator here. So if you own some ROM, you can still play them here through emulation. And this is a unofficial client of Instagram, but I did not log in. Maybe it's going to work, maybe not really sure. And I did install a few other application here. The map application does not really work that well. There are few other map application, maybe some of them will work, but this one is not working as you can see here. So map is not working. And I did install a few other application here. Recorder is there. And ADA64, which will show you the specification of the device. So CPU, like as you can see here, and display and devices. So all these things. The multitasking menu looks pretty good. So the basic things working perfectly fine, like you can make phone call, you can do text messaging, camera is working well, you can listen to music, and there is a terminal application. So if you are a Linux user, you can do a lot of things using terminal. So terminal, as you can see here. I don't really know much of terminal, so I'm not going to use them. And one thing which is pretty good about this ROM is battery backup. So I charged my device maybe 2-3 days ago and it's still 47%, and I did use this device actually, like trying out games and everything and installing application and everything, but it's still like we got 47% left. For battery backup, this is one of the best ROM I have tried on my Redmi Note 4. You can't get better ROM for this device which will provide you this type of battery backup, mainly because it does not really have much application to process in the background. One thing which is not really working is the fingerprint scanner. We only got the code, so double tap to work is working and you can type your pin code. No other option, only you can use pin code. So that is only issue I have found with this ROM. Other than that, this is one of the best ROM I have tried on this device. Although it is not really Android based ROM, but it is actually much more enjoyable than Android ROM. Right? So pretty good, and the UI is pretty sick. It looks really good. I wish we get Android ROM similar to this. It will be awesome. So that's all about Sailfish OS for Redmi Note 4. And I will provide you the step-by-step guide to flash the ROM to your device, and the files link, you will get them from the description below. So if you are someone who has primary device but you are using this as a secondary device, you can try this ROM on your device. You're gonna love this actually. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.